lower bracket final. Deciding who's gonna follow Linguagua, who, as expected, dominated this group without a single chance for none of his opponents, really. But I mean, we knew that the upper side
didn't lose a single unit. Played at 900 APM.
In my mind, he absolutely did. Genius strategies, genius execution, no match for all the others. But now, the tier 2 players of this group battling it out. So, Linguagua qualified, Chemico out. That's wrong. That's still wrong. Okay, sorry, bracket is a little buggy. There we go. Terraner stands. So, we raise the question. Blood Mage again or not?
Yeah, and a question like that quickly has to be asked because, as we mentioned earlier also, this map normally always vetoed by the orcs because it's such easy merc camp support, perhaps even expansion, and good creeping for the enemy first hero. That is even good for the AM, but it can also be quite helpful for other heroes. MK first possible, Blood Mage first seen earlier. Chimico showed Paladin first in the past. What are we gonna get?
Is it gonna be a Farseer expecting this Blood Mage? Or something else? Mountain King this time. Versus Farseer. Okay, back to normal, I guess. On Terranus at least.
Yes. A lot easier to play MK. You don't have to be worried about kiting and siphoning and kiting and banish and siphon and kiting. Just stay in front. You use the hammer. Clap! And, well, that's all the front line you need oftentimes. Most likely going to be accompanied by an expansion as well. And Soin, of course, is asking the same question that we were. What are you doing? What's your first hero? What's the play? He's sending out 2 peons, 1 to scout and 1 for the Voodoo Lounge.
It's pretty expensive.
And a second Burrow. Oh my god. This tag is going to be so late.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe can't afford it against this MK build. Alright. Opening the merc camp on both sides. Soin will have the information. Pretty much no chance to steal anything though. Let's go.
Player's forces are under a pound is under siege.
Ah, I was about to say, like, how is there no perch? How is there no lightning shield? It was there. Lightning shield on Soin's side. Doing this pretty perfect so far.
Footman not trying to steal last hits here. Oh, that chain! Oh, that felt real good.
Yeah, a little Warden-esque creeping of the spot with the AoE first. And now Wolf second. Interesting build. Cool build. A lot of mana, of course, but I mean, clarities are here.
Great items also. Big healing, mantle, even the cloak not too bad. Especially against the Expo. Oh, nice Footman Scout. Nice Footman presence here.
Nice Footman Scout. Nice Footman Scout. Scout. Footman. Nice.
And then the second time I said nice Footman presence. Threatening the cancel of the heal self. And also letting Fortitude know that the opponent's far away. Continues to creep with clap. That makes this natural rather easy. And it seems like Soin is a little bit late over here.
Alright. Can't prevent this creep. Can he prevent level 3 somehow? Nope. Very strong MK right away. With a safe Shadow Priest in the back. It is not the weakest tier 1.
A town is under siege.
With more grunts. Oh, battle for the mercs. And Soin gets the Berserker.
Tower first into expansion by Fortitude. Taking a bit of time. Not rushing things. Stonewalled now. Focus on the grunt. That must just be a kill, I imagine. Huh?
Has no speed scroll. Long range fireball and deny. Oh, and the second one. Stonebolt again. Not good. One of mana stealing used as well, so he can use another Stormbolt if he wants to.
Didn't surround him though. That was like the easiest surround ever.
Yeah.
But maybe he thought he had enough damage to just right-click him. Not quite enough.
Okay.
The town is under siege.
Tier 2 almost done by Soin rebuilding this lost grunt. There's a footman here. Stormbolt surround, always a threat. Still no far away from level 3. Soin is also losing this berserker. Yeah, denies are fine, but ideally you don't want to deny something. Super long range Stormbolt. But no block, no surround. There's another Stormbolt though.
I think he didn't lose a single peasant, did he? It's great early game by Fortitude. Bulletproof here so far, it seems. Lumber's
Shadow
pretty low
Hunter.
though.
Shadow Hunter second.
Huh. Double Beast Fury. Alright. All in time, mass Wind Riders, boys.
Okay. This reeks of desperation. Merc camp is open. You can go. Oh, next berserker is far away. Alright. Trying this harass again. But with the 2 Shadow Priests, there's always gonna be healing.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Fortitude knows what's up.
Oh, did he? Oh, man. You see, the Footman's got it, told you. Amazing.
Yeah, you told me multiple times, and
Yeah,
you were right multiple times.
This is the 3rd time. Sometimes it can also be mass Raider lane, but you certainly want to make sure you're also safe against Wind Rider, so there should be a Lumber Mill coming with the power build.
Yeah.
Oh, it's finished already. And then towers.
Okay. 2 Wyvern about to be ready.
Oh, it's going to be close with the tower at the expo. Ooh, that's going to be close. Hex focus on the Mountain King. But nice base setup here. Can retreat to the towers, shop blocking and protecting in front.
Thank
And
you,
even 6
Zorkling, to the 3-month resub. Is that a very small orc that is very fast?
That can morph into the Zaneling.
Maybe.
No, Borkling, I guess it would be. Alright, going for the towers in the main. Can he get this cancel? This is crucial. If this tower cancel doesn't work out, these Wind Riders are going to have a tough time.
Next round of mercenaries for
A player's forces are under
Fortitude. That was big.
And he's keeping the Wind Riders busy. And that is the tower coming up in the main almost for certain.
Yo, 2 Shadow Priests on the right hand side. Speed Ball already used. Surround on the Farseer. Has the potion, but just dies with the TP and the greater heal because he underestimated the stun timing. Yikes.
Yeah, big yikes. Oh, big Stormbolt.
Oh no.
Kill him! There we go.
Oh, what a destruction.
Soin is getting pretty destroyed over here. The Wind Rider timing didn't quite work out. Another Stormbolt. And surround this time. Oh, maybe not. Actually gets away.
I mean, yeah. Does he really? Can easily go for mana potions in a bit once this tier 2 is done. And tier 3 now. Okay. And Venom Spears are really good.
Soin is in such a bad position. He's got bad units, bad heroes, bad levels, bad economy. Ooh.
Yeah, towers against this are pretty good.
a
2
player's
towers in each
forces are under
base
attack.
is enough. Some free damage here and there. Footman threatening a counterattack already.
Blacksmith now ready. Rifles seem to make sense against these Wind Riders.
And no TC.
Oh, workshop. Okay.
Gyros?
Gyros.
Sanctum as well. More creeping for this MK. This could be a creep check opportunity for Soin. There is a TP and a staff, so it shouldn't be too big. Oh, level 4. Nice. TP before the Taskmaster. Not too bad. Also unit gone. That's level 2.
Alright, it's gonna be a big item here for Soin. Finally something going his way. Belt though, not exactly good.
Rifles coming as well. Archmage second.
A player's forces
He continues
are
to
under
play
attack.
Wyvern. But 4 Wyvern is still not critical mass. 5, I guess.
That's so weird. It's very obvious there's gonna be a heavy Wyvern counter happening soon. That he can't fight anymore. Can he still try to crack a base? I think that's rather unrealistic. So the best thing I think Soin can hope for is try to go for creep jacks out on the map when Fortitude is creeping somewhere and he doesn't have his big army ready just yet.
It's easier said than done. We go Bat Riders, which are a good counter to flying machines. And Venom Spears as well. Liquid Fire! Liquido Fuego!
Well, with that, actually, it becomes a lot easier to kill towers.
A player's forces are under
As
attack.
buildings who are afflicted with liquid fire, affected by, can't be repaired. One of the great fun upgrades in Warcraft 3.
Flag Cannon now. Sorks as well. A creep speed for Soin was really good, so 3-3. Growth of Beast also amazing to tear down towers.
Oh, and this could be a great creep jack up here. Bad Rider saw this, and those Sorks in the back look mighty exposed. But at the same time, the flying machines saw the enemy movement.
Healing Ward picks it up, TP out. Archmage is safe. So Soin ready for something. He goes Torrent Totem.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could increase the longevity of the Wyvern or just prepare for Torrent. No Tiny Great Hall, but he's at 1,000 gold, so it's kinda likely.
Yeah, seems like that's the plan here. Going to the shop.
Oh, flying machines and Bat Riders and human versus orc.
So I just sold 1,000,000 items.
Got a Tiny Great Hall for it. Creeping this spot in pretty much a second level. In the face of the creeps, alright.
Balls +9. Alright, not really the best carrier for that item. But Farseer level 4. Shadowhunter
Player's
close
forces
as
are
well.
under attack.
Oh, Bad Rider connects. Lots of damage on the flying machines.
We go walkers. Mountain King level 4.5. Next item for him, Lion Horn. Oh, wonderful. Bat Riders are kind of okay, I guess. Okay, 2 base, 2 base, soon to be 3 base, 2 base.
Dude, this is looking a lot better suddenly for Soin than I thought it would.
Yep.
Big supply, tier 3. TC third would be kind of cool, but can't really creep him, can't really level him.
Why can't Spirit Walkers revive the Torrent Chieftain? Is their magic not strong enough for them?
Maybe for 500 mana?
Maybe you have to combine like 4 walkers to be able to. Do they work together?
A player's forces
So it's like a
are
super
under
fusion from
Yeah.
Dragon Ball? I see, I see.
Lots of towers, lots of cancels. And a push.
Soin is TPing in. Alright. trying to take this fight.
We have Sprinkling already. He should wait for that before he engages. Okay, here's the wall. You have control magic against the wolves.
Not easy to engage here for Soin. Oh, sword could quickly be sniped certainly, but now the bats are slowed. There's a speed scroll, and in we go. Justify the means.
Good split. One didn't detonate. Oh, that could have done a ton of damage. So the Wyvern have to carry now. Another detonate. Can he take these out now? 1, 2, 3. All gyros gone.
And there's not so much anti-air left. Only 3 rifles suddenly. Oh my god, Soin. For real?
Wyvern, pretty good against casters, of course, level 5. MK should own the ground now, but being siphoned mana with the want of mana stealing. Chain lightning through the back line leads to another kill. The Tiny Greathole is under attack though, constantly by a couple of footmen. Can he spy the time to kill them? 300 HP left.
Committing to it now. Not quite
Not
committing
really.
to it. Wyvern going back and forth, making use of their veteran spears over time. The Greathole is dropping really low. Less than 100 HP left now.
Oh.
That should be enough, and that is the kill.
And a TP out. Heavy losses for Fortitude. One more. But might be worth it in the end as there are some towers coming up. He split some units off to kill the worker, I guess. 1,000 gold for Fortitude though.
New scrolls, new clarities. Fortitude is getting back in fighting shape. Oh, and the heal ward. Oh, that's nice.
Wolfie's howling, taking care of these towers.
Soin has enough for another Tiny Greathole
Players'
soon, but
forces
can he
are under attack.
afford that really, or is he just gonna die then?
And if he goes for it, won't that expose the upper right and Fortitude can just go for something? Seems like Soin is muscling up a little. Takes... Oh, the one tower did finish and kills the bat right away. So there's not enough damage against the gyros anymore.
The water elements do die quickly to poison and everything.
Poison the wells. In this MK. Okay, you whiff against it.
Speed scroll, disengage. But that was the only speed scroll.
I was about to say that. Doesn't he need a speed scroll to engage? I think that's the second base.
More and more towers for Fortitude. He's patiently playing up here, just one step at a time, securing another expansion.
Tier 3. This looks like enough fire stuff to me.
The peasants in the main have barely any forest left. They're harvesting trees next to the merchant.
Tiny Greathole number 2. Will this one pay off now?
A player's forces
You
are
get a
under
new speed
attack.
scroll. Not yet. Close to level 5 Farsia. This is gonna be a ton of damage with Chain Lightning. Against this base race, maybe wolves though? Yeah, it is. Will force a reaction, like maybe breakers or priests at the gold mines. They're not part of the army. Voodoo launch will be gone in a sec.
Invis wolves might be able to do some damage. Oh, but the gyros getting blasted by some of the bad riders.
Oh, another one. Nicely splitting it away. There could have been a quad kill. Now, how fast can he take out the Wyvern? As you said, the damage is good, but they are so squishy. 2 kills for nada.
Piercing damage here so effective against the light armor of the Wind Riders. That is always the big disadvantage of the flying units.
But we live in a piercing damage meta, Remo, don't you know?
That I have heard that somewhere before. Big true. I am about Bounty level 4 here. Yeah, it's hopeless. GG from Soin. And Fortitude takes the map.
Yeah, Soin with a strong fight after being dismantled very, very, very early on. Found a way kind of a little bit back, but if we're honest, not really. And that's 1-0 for the Chinese.
Alright, Fortitude one step away from qualifying here to the top 8 after a disappointing couple of days. Did not qualify for WGL, but at least here perhaps in the CC Masters. Yule Cup rules. We'll have a chance for some glory and prize money. It's quite late already in China, isn't it?
+6, so yeah, 11:30 p.m. in the ESL Cup, by the way. Happy versus Kevin Schwem. Kevin defeating Zyko. Not bad, my man. The Muslim versus Kurko, very likely. Hawk versus Graf. Oh, nice. And Sonic versus Blade. Yeah, we might actually start with the semifinals, depending on how long this series goes. Did you get an invite this time? Yes, you did.
Yes. Concealed Hill, our second map. This was where Fortitude pushed too far when the game was looking so good, right? And then he got stomped, lost the AM, and that's kind of where it all went downhill.
Wasn't that Echo?
Or is that Chimiko? Yeah.
Anyway,
I think it was Fortitude.
Yeah, the first game was Echo, right? First game was really
Yeah,
good.
first map was Echo Isles.
Alright then. Match points and playoff points for Fortitude. Could be the second human after 15 Sway. Or Soin forces another game 3. Would be fitting for this group. Only one game went 2-0. Sorry for the little hiccups. Internet, you know. So Soin upper right. Fortitude bottom left.
No barracks yet.
Yeah,
Is he skipping it?
think so.
Yes, okay. 4 peons in the gold mine, manually microing them to have as much income as possible. And quick lumber, this is going to be a really fast tech for Soin.
Completely changing gears after the super slow tech on Terranas. But it will be a very, very different game, as this can't really be a Mountain King. Farseer again. And Archmage it is.
No grunts here, out for quite a while. It's going to make it a little bit tougher to pressure the human. So level 2 certainly should be not too hard to achieve. We saw earlier by Chimiko where he was creeping with only 3 militia. I think it might be the better call to call more militia to make sure you get that level 2 quickly with the yellow into green. Farseer, of course, will be aggressive right away. Can tech right now. God damn, that's a fast tech.
Yeah, that was like 147 or something. Not bad. So, with what does he want to overwhelm this time? Maybe Guns Shaman again. Fortitude not scouting. Not aware. He will see the wolves very soon. Shouldn't be a big surprise.
When's the tech gonna start? Oh, AM moves north, not staying at the green camp for the secure at level 2.
A player's force
No arcane tower yet. costs too much lumber. Humans nowadays tech first and then go for the arcane. With a proper militia call, should be doable. And now we have enough resources for the tech. That is more than a minute behind the opponent, though.
Yeah. Wolfie's in the base now, just for a little while, threatening an attack, forcing a tower. More resources drained, but yeah, tick, tock.
A player's forces are under attack.
Another need further delay for that. And some time to creep. Level 2 for the Archmage without the turtles. Wolf still keeping track of the movement.
These footies are just serving as a decoy, trying to distract the Farseer. And the AM is continuing to creep up. Militia call towards the green camp, always an option to get some more experience in. And of course, Fortitude would love to get level 3. And then push into the Orc main. We have seen that countless times before.
Feels like this is Fortitude's new favorite creep here with 3 footmen at the kobolds. Rarely scouted, rarely contested. Oh. Nice last hit here at the crab. 0 experience for the Farseer.
Yeah, the cool thing about doing this at nighttime is the footies that get hurt, you can just heal up for free at the fountain.
Free healthcare. What a great world.
Must be Canada or something. Concealed Hill on Canada confirmed. And that's the militia creep. And that should be lining up perfectly for level 3 AM right here.
Not bad, Mr. Fortitude. Oh, if the wolf steals this though.
Oh, that's such a big deal. Such a big deal! But the militia don't allow it.
No, that would have been absolutely crazy. So, level 2 Archmage. Once again, level 2 Brion's Aura. And for once, we didn't have a very aggressive Archmage, but rather on level 2. Footmen were waiting for this, and let's go.
Peon's trying to block the water elemental, but he gets in.
Oh, that's big. Good damage on the Archmage, trying to force a TP. Stomp as well, but the water elemental doesn't get hit with the stomp, and that's a cancel. Not even sure if he cancelled it. It was very low resources coming back. 1 footy dies, alright, but the shaman are so delayed.
Yeah. Sick delay right here of the tier 2 casters. Nice surround there as well. The grunts for Soin trapping the AM, forcing the TP out. And that can matter. But the shaman probably is what matters more. Also time bought for the MK, who is coming in around 40 seconds. And Sanctum rifles once again.
I feel like, again, Soin in a rough spot. Fighting from below. Kodo coming very early. No Wyvern to accelerate creeping.
One pesky footy again, causing heal cancels. And made the TC use the stomp here for us around as well.
Make use of his mana regen now. Double Kodo early. A little bit of the limb build right here, but against rifles.
Yeah, against rifles, I think normally you want raiders, don't you?
Yeah.
1 or 2 raiders with ensnare, commit in with the grunts, put in the damage, stomp follow up.
Maybe he has a awesome new creep route with eating creeps early and devouring them. I don't know. That's a lot of space for the Archmage and MK to get the middle.
Oh, the wolves opening up the surround. That was pretty cool. Big last hit here. Oh my god. Forces away the AM. Well done. Secures the last hit. Can't pick up the item though. The wolves are on top and the Farseer steals it. Oh my god.
Warsong battle drums would have been so good. Oh boy. Yoink. I mean, still 0 experience for that Farseer. Still big experience for the MK. But yeah, Warsong battle drums for rifles is quite a nice upgrade to have.
Soin sells them, of course, as he has the Kodos already. That was well done by both. Like the way they played around that last hit and item. Pretty cool.
Thank you, Durchlader, for the Prime sub.
Thank you.
player's forces are under
Scroll of the
attack.
Beast for Mr. Mountain King. Rifles will be very happy with this. Why are the rifle numbers so low, though? It's only 2 so far. And TC3 versus MK2. No surprise, Soccer's looking for a fight.
Yeah, but Sock that is Soin.
Why am I saying Sock? That doesn't make any sense.
Makes no sense at all. But hey,
That makes no
whatever.
sense.
Sock is a good guy. You can bring him up here and there. I don't know, man. There's still no lightning shield. There's these 2 Kodos that I really don't think do too much.
If he gets in with a good speed scroll stomp engagement and he, with that stomp, gets off 2 devours on the rifles, then it can be good. But it's not exactly 100% realistic.
This is finally a level for the fast. Yeah, this poor dude is at level 1 for 6 minutes. No.
Not yet.
And shot for Fortitude. Upgrades as well for the rifles. 45 supply. Okay, is it time for the first fight now? Nope, but finally level 2. 7 minutes. Level 2. He's going Raiders now. He got the Shaman. Now Adept upgrade is ready. Can the Lightning Shield and Stomp combo do wonders for Soin?
The spell coming out now. Kodos did get off 1 rifle there. Another one was just killed. Militia now helping out in the front line. TC with another stomp. He has 1, maybe even 2 more. Tries to speed scroll out of there. Oh, the TC though. Well, getting surrounded, but the lightning shield on top with the stomp. Crazy damage. Heal scroll against it.
Okay. There another Stormbolt. Soon. Very soon.
And that run is the level up. MK on 3.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uses clap though. That Kodo is gone. 1 worker is freed. Oh my. What a slaughter. The Raider for Soin doesn't look too fresh. The army for Fortitude looking good still. TC with the stomp again. Scroll of the Beast and the rifles pretty late.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that seals the retreat. Can he reach?
Getting the Dakota would be massive. There will be a rifle coming back.
Couple of seconds until the next
Oh.
Stormbolt.
40 block?
Well done. David damage. He's gotta be careful with the Stormbolt. He was too greedy. But maybe for the TC now. Or for the Raider. He really doesn't want to use the Stormbolt, does he?
Want to get the next clap in, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, there's the Stormbolt. Could have done this a lot earlier to secure that kill. But alright, at least he got that. Headhunters now also good targets for the Mountain King. What? He builds a tower and a great hall behind enemy lines.
That looks quite bold.
Yeah.
Love the water elemental, by the way, being sent in trying to kill the Kodo Beast.
Player's forces
But
are
good
under
protection here
attack.
by Soin as well, blocking the way. And the chase is still on. Militia have made their way all the way to the north of the map.
Kodo gone. Rifles falling now to the end snares.
The town is under siege.
Close to level 4 TC. This expo could come in as a huge surprise.
Oh, big clap in the back!
Yeah, that was brutal. Can't get in front for a block, and now Fortitude knows. I was like, what the? What are you doing?
The Shaman falls. 0 Shaman left. Suddenly this water element is pretty good again.
Oh wow, and he has full mana. He was just waiting for this very moment. And with that, you can say sayonara to the Great Hall.
MK still chasing. Dude, he can't get enough of these kills.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Stormbolt in 3 seconds. But, okay. So he makes it back to the shop. Expansion cancelled. On the high ground. That was quite ambitious.
Yeah, Soin facing elimination here. But Fortitude had the first series in the palm of his hands. And Soin just stole it away.
Lots of level ups here around the corner. Level 3 Farseer gonna happen in a second. Level 4 TC and level 4 AM. MK the only hero not imminently close to a level up.
Level 2 aura is gonna be huge. On TC and on Archmage. Okay, I think we soaked up most of the map now. Dragons are still there. Looks like we see the dragon creeps less and less.
Oh, that one grunt. Not gonna make it home.
Hi.
Are under attack.
So, Fortitude is really strong right now, and I wouldn't say that Soin isn't strong himself. But, if this TC gets to 5, this is a rifle army, not a breaker army. This is always the big scary danger in the super late game.
Is it enough damage without mass shaman? Without the lightning shield?
Players force.
Yeah, follow-up damage isn't gonna be too easy, but if he gets in position... Oh, the bracers. Very nice.
Fortitude scouting constantly. It's piling up 700 gold for another grunt. 2 shaman only.
Scourge Bone Shams. Well... That's not great.
How are the heal scrolls in the potions? One here, 2 heal scrolls against the clap. 2 invo potions against the storm. And a mana
A
potion.
player's forces are under attack.
Expo Cup. Don't want to be the aggressor again. Don't want to throw the game because of it again.
Only one tiny green camp left in the top left of the map. Oh, great illusion scout. Gonna see this expo right away.
Bum, 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 bum. Immediate
Players'
retreat.
forces are under attack.
Someone has to prevent this somehow. Uses the level 2 Stormbolt clap right after. Didn't hit too well, but a wonderful dodge on the Storm. Was that necessary? Maybe.
Yeah, both the clap and the invul seeming a little trigger happy, but alright. Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Water Elemental to the upper left, knowing that another expansion is coming up. Great play. Not sure if it's enough, but definitely big help.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expo for Fortitude is up. Is this Soin's fight for survival? Not yet. Expo was killed! Ooh. And the claps hurt. One
He's
more
still
heal
running
scroll.
in.
It's not level 5 yet. He's a little bit away. And the damage of Storm isn't too great. Chain Lightning helps with that. But good micro by Fortitude. He wants this quarterfinal bad now.
These double arcanes also great against the TC. Can always fall back into these towers, and that's so much mana burn. And speaking of mana, TC is out of it. Even if he gets to 5, maybe he's gonna have a single storm, but nothing more.
Yeah, he never went for the shop to get a mana potion. Get some rifle kills. Raiders are helping with that, but big damage. Gets the heal potion, stays alive. Invo potion heals from the soon to be level 5 MK as well, and the Raiders will suffer hard. Chain Lightning is definitely a threat, but he can't really find quick kills. He finds the kills, but it takes him forever. And that is all mana regen for this Mountain King.
Stormbolt on the Kodo.
Fortitude 1,000 gold. Can go for all the items. Level 5! Not sure if he skilled it yet. I think he did. Long disable. He's diving deep with the Raiders. Oh, that's 2 kills right there.
Nice back and forth here. A tug of war at the expansions. And now free healing for Soin at the fountain.
Level 2 Chain Lightning. Level 3 Storm. 6 XP away from level 3 Clap.
Players' forces are under attack.
Shop control very big by Fortitude, spending all his gold. Not even all his gold, he still has 1.2k. And Soin falls back with that expansion soon to be secured.
MK about to hit his level 5 here, yeah. Could perhaps still have the time for the cancel. And yeah, he revealed. Sees the progress, but Soin is moving into position.
Okay. Again, mana potion on the MK. Also a mana potion on the TC this time. Must be really careful to not expose the Farsi, otherwise he's gone. Still so much gold. Still items up for grabs. That's another heal scroll. Heal potion, mana potion, heal scrolls, invul potions, and a TP. He's kind of safe.
Alright, Perch will start things off. MK getting ensnared as well. TC staying at range. Stormbolt barely tickles him.
Okay. That's level 5. Stormbolt Lightning Shield was good. 2 raiders take out the rifle in the back. Clap was great as well. But good splits from both. Lightning Shield hitting 1. Oh, the Chain Lightning follow-up. A triple kill on the silver platter.
MK with another clap. Gets the raider. Lots of damage. Forces the heal scroll. That was the only heal scroll. AM in trouble. Stomp. Focus. Heal scroll to protect him. Has the invul as well if required. Clap versus Stomp once again. What's better is the question. MK still with the mana potion. Dodges the Stomp. That was a very poor one. Hit barely anything. And now Fortitude has survived the TC's mana and is trying to push forward.
And he still has a mana potion. He still has a lot of spells to use, plus the aura. More kills going his way. TC not close to 6 to be the savior. Fascia not close to 5 for the bigger Chain Lightning. That is 3 damage on this now finished Great Hall. No counter aggression with split units. Fortitude still at 1,300 gold.
So it has to hold this expansion. But how is he going to do this? So much down in supply. I guess the TC has to be the answer. Oh, and Fortitude TP's out. Doesn't want to take this fight.
Loses a priest over it. Okay, doesn't take the grunt with him. Supply lead is there. XP, yeah, 5-5 against 4-5. Definitely going his way as well. Gold looks good, but what doesn't look good is lumber. Another power build for another Sanctum.
Looks like he wants to transition into breakers now. He has had enough of this crazy TC. This mad cow.
Slowly but steady, Expo's running again.
Why are players just refusing to make more peasants in the late game? It's not even like he would break into upkeep.
Block supply, you know. Breakers
Right, no.
now.
They are coming. And
Maybe
that's
he
gonna
knows down the road it will equal out since he's spending so much gold on items. And he doesn't need upgrades, really.
Only 4 lumber peasants for 2 mining gold mines, though. That seems kind of low. But not for too much longer, because mains are expiring in just a bit.
21-minute game here. Soin back at 50. Fortitude is an upkeep. Trying to climb to that level 5 Farsia, but it's far away. At least he got items this time. Invis, mana, invul. Heal scroll on the Farsia as well. Fortitude went to the shop as well. Double heal scroll. He's going for the throat again.
Does Fortitude anticipate this TC invis? I'm not so sure. Oh, he's in the middle of everything! And the lightning shield stomp does crazy damage! Can't be dispelled. Heal scroll required just for this. But he's got more of those stomps, of course. Again, it's Clap versus Stomp. We have Blizzard now as well, by the way. There seems to have been a retraining. Heal scroll committed by Soin. That once again was his only one. TC into the back, has another Stomp ready. Who's he gonna go for? AM or backline? Hard to call. Nice invul dodge there of the Stomp again. MK looking for another big clap. Or perhaps the Storm Ball trying to take out Dakota. That's also a big one. And the combo clap plus Blizzard does crazy damage. Soin's army is disappearing quickly.
Stomp for now. He's focusing that Mountain King, but is that the right choice? I'm not too sure. Mana potion pop clap again with a double kill on the shaman. And he takes out the casters, and that's less lightning shield and less the spell. Ooh, I fear about Soin's tournament life more and more and more. 30 supply lead, another kill. Man, this fight was all over the place. Both trying to split as good as they can.
Player's force
Blizzard also very effective against the peons. MK 1 kill away from level 6
for Cosmodon!
I doubt we're going to see it, unfortunately. Perhaps Stormbolt the better choice. Man, the army for Fortitude is still so massive. 30 supply ahead. This must be it.
He's killed it. Maybe he wants to celebrate with it. Will he get the necessary mana? I mean, he's immune to Stomp then. Aiming for this Archmage. There is a TP. It's a long stun. It's counted. Chain Lightning. He throws everything onto this Archmage, but everything is not much. Here we go! Celebration Ultimate! Blizzard onto himself. Maybe he's gonna suicide a little. TC about to die. Oh, TP out last second. Soin survives for a little bit longer. No! GG! The ult is too much and no 6 orcs in the quarterfinal. Soin is eliminated and Fortitude survives.
Whew. Okay, Fortitude there in the lower bracket. Does show up strong, man. Seems like he found his mojo again, and that was a very strong performance. So that's another orc and human making it out of Group B, leaving us with 2 orcs and 2 humans so far in the top 8.
Really cool for Fortitude that after eliminated in the wild card and in AWL, he finally finds success again. That was kind of necessary for him, I feel. So you said it, 15 Sway and Ice Orc, making it through the Group A. In Group B, we got Linguagua and Fortitude. It's a pretty good Chinese tournament so far, man. All 4 Chinese making it.
Not a single South Korean.
Not
Normally, they're always the one to deliver.
Yeah. No Sok, no Chimiko, no Soin. All out. That might change tomorrow, though, when we get into Group C, which looks like this. WFZ versus Lawliot, Czech versus Fly. Lawliot certainly the favorite here. Could be a sick match against Fly, and WFZ and Czech maybe the underdogs. Czech showing good performance recently. WFZ showing good performances recently. Little more variety in matchups. I'm looking forward to this as a warm-up to Tuesday, because that could be a WGL semifinal.
Hell yeah. Group D is going to be completely insane. And Group C is also going to be a lot of fun. We're quickly progressing here through the Yule Cup, and we're going to have more games following tomorrow and Tuesday from the group stage. And of course, today also more games continuing. We are not done after only one tournament, because the ESL Open Cup is waiting, and we're going to be joining into that real soon.
Exactly.